Hi there. So today we're going to be talking about the pitfalls of pricing homes too high in this market. It's a crazy market. People are getting top dollar. They're getting a crazy amount of money for their properties. People are outbidding each other like crazy and they're paying $10 and $20 and $30,000 more. I get it. I get it. And now if you're a seller or you're thinking about selling, remember this. Real estate is truly, truly a free and open market. And it's the best example of it. So buyers compare, buyers can look online, they can see what houses they're selling for. In their mind, the price per square foot is king, right? That's like the best measure. What people don't understand is that the bigger the house is, the lower the price per square foot. The smaller the house is, the higher the price per square foot. And there's a bunch of other factors that come into play, right? We have to make sure we're comparing apples to apples, year built, neighborhood, closed within the last 6 months, within the same size range, that sort of thing, right? So that being said, if you are thinking about selling, you want to become a seller, a buyer is going to look at the pricing through the lens of their eyes, which means if they see a house in this neighborhood sells in more or less similar, whatever, has been selling for about $100 to $110 a square foot, and then you decide to list it for 130 because your neighbor told you that they're under contract for like so much more money, right? Well, let me tell you something. The problem with that is that it discourages any buyers in the current market pool, in the buyer pool, to look at your property. So if you're way up here on the pricing and buyers are looking at the property because they're waiting for anything new to hit the market and then they jump right in. But if they see that your price way up here, it's going to discourage a lot of them from even taking a look at your house. And that means you're going to have less buyers competing with each other, and you probably won't get what you want, or you won't get as many offers as you were expecting. Okay? So now it's going to make it much more difficult for the house to appraise as well. Okay? So basically, 99% or whatever the percentage is super high, of buyers do require a loan. And the majority of those loans, if not all of them, require an appraisal. And an appraiser takes a snapshot in time and looks back to the last 6 months of what's sold. Now it's on the market right now for sale or under contract. They have to be at least 3 comparables, if not more. So they're going to use that as a basis. Now, if you were to price a house according to what has recently sold, then it'll encourage buyers, and they're going to say, wow, this is a nice house, it's priced right, we need to jump on it. And even if it's slightly above their price range, then they will want to get in. And if they get in and if they fall in love, then they may be more willing to pay a little bit more. And if you have several buyers that have the same attitude, then you have a very high chance of getting multiple offers. And then it becomes a bidding war. Okay. Now, I've been a buyer's agent. I still am a buyer's agent. And it really sucks for buyers right now because, there's only one house to sell and you might have 10 people that want to buy it, right? So you have to be very aware that the market, aka buyers, will decide what they're willing to pay for your house. A seller can't just say, I'm going to get $200,000 for my house. But the recent market information only shows 150. Okay. So at the end of the day, if you price it right, you'll get more activity, more possibilities for buyers, and then the strongest buyer will win. And it's all going to boil down to the best net, okay, which is your bottom line, what you walk away with, and the best terms in the offer, because the best offer is not going to always be the sales price, okay? There's so much more involved. So if you're going to price it right and you want the top dollar, I highly encourage people to price it right where it should be so that they don't have to run the risk of it sitting on the market for a long time and then you wind up starting to reduce it, and then these buyers are watching you and they're watching you lower it, and then they decide we're going to wait until it's been on the market long enough and we're going to swoop in and we're going to get the best terms and we're going to negotiate like crazy with the seller because by that time he's desperate. So that's my little words of wisdom for today. If you have any questions, you can always call me or email me. Thanks. Bye-bye. Little reminder that my business is based on referrals. Without wonderful people such as yourself, I could not keep my business running. So if you happen to know of anybody, friend, family, coworker, neighbor that is interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I would love to give them the best level of personal care. Thanks so much. Feel free to reach out, text, email, or call me. Thanks. Bye-bye.